Hey y'all, I'm gonna do a spring follow-up to show you what's going on in the garden, or the beginning of spring I should say. I'm gonna start on this side. Bed 1 is doing really well. Some of the stalks of my garlic are starting to get super thick. I'm hoping that more of them get that way because some of them are still pretty thin. And then this is my artichoke. This is the surviving blueberry plant that Moose ate, followed by I think the other half of it. This bed has more garlic. We have kale, some more garlic on the back row there, lettuce, and I believe this is alyssum in the front. And then these were supposed to be rutabagas, but as you know, Moose ate most of them. And then right in here is some purple potatoes, or red-skinned potatoes, excuse me. And then this right here is my elderberry. I'll zoom in, it's gotten a lot bigger. I finally moved it outside because they are cold tolerant. This is more garlic. And these are also pretty thick, stem-wise. Not all of them. I probably planted them a hair too close, but we'll have to see when I pull them up. We have peas, so cilantro, more peas on that wall. Zoom in on the elderberry. It's got tons of new life growing in it. Leaves, I should say. I'll double check if this is alyssum or not. Part of me feels like it's something else. This is more garlic, and then those are potatoes, weeds. I believe that was supposed to be a Brussels, but it kind of looks like a cabbage. And then cilantro, the leftovers of the carrots I didn't pick because they were small. A couple more Brussels right here. Those are the few that Moose didn't eat, though they're not growing that well, and I think it's because the side here shades them out. I think I would love to fill this bed just up to this so that they're higher and get more sun. And then moving on, this was supposed to be a, oh, my brain is not with me. I'll fill it in a minute because I can't remember. But it did not make it. I know it wasn't cold tolerant. I have some backups, so they're in the house for now. Peas. This is a purple variety. I'll show a picture of it in a minute. And then more peas. I pretty much hit every cattle panel with peas. Some are snap peas, some are shelling peas, just to have a variety. Plus my kids like to come out and snack on them. And then more peas. This is more potatoes. And then we have onions. The little sprouts in between right there are beets. And those, I believe, are golden beets this time. These are Texas super sweet onions. And then this is a very happy strawberry bed. Tons of flowers, tons of little strawberries. I cannot wait. I was weeding this bed because the grass has been kind of crazy. Last year I mulched with grass, which is really great for covering the ground, but it does have the chance of you having seeds. But to me, it's so easy to come in here and just tug this out, shake out the dirt, and then, you know, too easy. It's not like it's got deep roots or anything. So I just chuck them on the floor. And then this is a whole bed of onions. I do a lot of cooking with onions and garlic, so can never have enough. This is a mixed variety of red, yellow, and whites. And then, of course, some more peas. These are blackberries. They didn't do well this past year, and if you're not familiar with rust, they have been hit. Let me see if I can find one that still has it on it. So they have been hit with rust. I know this is only a tiny little speck, that orange one, but they were full on powdered. And I guess there's two forms of rust. There's like a rust that tears, like eats up the leaf, and that one's not bad. But if you end up with the powdered rust version, then it's a fungus you can't get rid of. It kills the plant. It's terrible. It's a spore that you literally just have to remove the entire plants. And I know this, but I'm in denial. Oh look, this one you can see the rust on way better. There's a visual. So if your blackberries or raspberries have that, you're supposed to get rid of the plants, and you can't plant new ones in the same spot or they'll end up with the same thing. So I had a mixed review. Some people were saying to cut them back entirely and see if the next set will do that. So I'm planning on probably cutting, I don't know yet. I'm probably going to cut one of the two completely back and do a test and really see what happens with it, because I've never experienced rust. I don't know how damaging it can be. And then this is supposed to be my asparagus bed. I have just some onions from prior years, and I just keep them that way I can cut for spring onions or whatever. And then I have a couple leeks I popped in these little spots. But then you can see I threw a ton of compost and rotten potatoes in here probably like 3 or 4 months ago before I filled this bed, and the potatoes have come back with a vengeance, which is not good, because literally right here is supposed to be an asparagus plant, which means they're competing for the same area, and I can't have that. So I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna end up having to dig it all up, but this is one, this is one, that one, and then right there is another, and then there's an asparagus here, 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 and there. And we're going to hopefully have them come back this year. These are the ones that I split and moved to a dedicated bed because they were stuck. Hold on. They were stuck between right here, and it just wasn't enough space. It was kind of hard to get to them with the cattle panels in the way, so I figured, you know, potatoes are low growing, that's a great spot for them, and then I could still plant on the inside and let it grow up my trellises. So they are now over there in their own bed. I have a dedicated strawberry bed, a dedicated asparagus bed, and then hopefully one day I'll have somewhere bigger to put my artichokes.